In this lesson, I'm going to talk about forming strategic alliances. And based on the title, I'm sure you can see that this is very relevant to the real world. I'm going to cover different aspects of the strategic alliance, including what strategic alliances are, why there is a need for strategic alliances, what the benefits of the strategic alliance are, and how strategic alliances are forged. As you can see, I keep repeating the word strategic alliance. I'm very excited about this particular lecture. Have you ever thought about why for so many people, life gets harder rather than easier as time passes by? Is it age? Is it society? What is it? Basically, does it have something to do with the person or with the environment? I think it's the latter. I think it has something to do with the speed of technological evolution and how that impacts the working environment. As technology has rapidly advanced, many types of jobs have become more complicated, and more complicated intellectually. So the jobs are more difficult. In addition, with many industries experiencing slow growth or even decline, now there is some scarcity of available positions to contend with as well. This results in high levels of competition, and too much competition leads to challenges and to threats. It's not sufficient anymore to master expert skills. I mean, sure, you can get the advice, oh, you need more education and more training and more skills. And the city may be filled with thousands upon thousands of people with post-secondary and applied education, but there are no jobs. The people that get the jobs, they are very fine-tuned to watching out for competitive threats. And one key tool that has come to the forefront in the fight against this new dynamic is the strategic alliance. Strategic alliances are now seen as a solution to this difficult situation. They offer many benefits, including they provide users with power. They allow the group to pool effort towards tasks, and even they assign leadership to those that are in the alliance. When workers are part of a strategic alliance, they can get more done. And in doing more, they gain influence. And with the prestige and control, according to them, they are then seen as leaders. In today's environment, becoming part of a strategic alliance is now a necessity. And to become part of a strategic alliance, it can be a bit challenging. You have to impress people. This can be accomplished by excelling at your work. You could also be nice and do things to help others. You could also try to take on more responsibilities if you're able to. Having done some or all of these things, you will be noticed. Bosses, they tend to seek out these kinds of workers. They're considered unique and special. These special employees are then introduced to one another and made part of a special network that often spans across different organizational units. There's also a more direct way of becoming part of a strategic alliance, a simpler way. Identify and pick the best person to create an alliance with. This will usually be your boss. By boss, I'm referring to the person who is directly above you. Why are they your best choice? Well, the boss has more information than you, more authority, and more influence in the organization. Now, it's going to be fairly obvious if you attempt to become friends with the boss for the purpose of having an exclusive strategic alliance. This matter requires that you act in a subtle fashion. Simply learn what issues they're having, what challenges they are facing, what keeps them busy, and what are their goals. And try to help with whatever you can to improve their own success. And the more information that you can commit to memory about them, the more likely it will be that there will be an opportunity for you to engage in dialogue that will lead to an indirect talk about a strategic alliance. Once you're allied with your boss, you will automatically gain more influence in the organization. In addition, once allied with the boss, they will likely make links for you with others that are part of this strategic network. The alliance will provide you with a greater capacity to deliver expertise and resources to company challenges. And once you have this greater success, you will be relied on by more people more often, and this will further increase your influence to your advantage in the competitive game. And if I still haven't convinced you about the importance of the strategic alliances, then ask yourself these questions. Should a leader compete with and fight their way up the career ladder, or should they attempt to make strategic alliances for a career advantage?